Senator Klobuchar, thank you so much for taking the
Mara.
time to be with us today. I first want to start off by saying thank you so much for all the support you've given to trans folks, at least since you've been in the Senate. That's what I know about.
Yeah.
And I think it goes back a little bit beyond
It does. When I was the county attorney, I actually did a lot on hate crimes.
Well, where does your trans story start? Have there been trans people in your life?
Well, yes. And in Minnesota, as you know, we have been, I think, fairly progressive, above average as usual, in how we've handled some of this. And we were the first state in the early 90s that actually had a anti-discrimination law that included trans people. So when I got to the Senate, we wanted to get the hate crimes bill done, but I was always understanding of some of the trans issues and was appalled, of course, by what's been going on lately with this president going backwards in terms of patriotic trans members of our country wanting to simply serve in the military, and then he bans them from doing it, which is one of the first things I put in for the first 100 days where I'm president. I'm going to reverse that. Or the way he keeps trying to repeal the Affordable Care Act, which provides health care for so many trans members. Or the way he is when it comes to education, and Betsy DeVos, who has brought us backward as well. And I just think our whole country does better when we all do better. And that includes our trans community.
Well, you voted for ENDA when it came up in the Senate in 2013, and you're a co-sponsor now of the Equality Act, which has passed the House.
Well, I have, first of all, when it comes to the Equality Act, I just think we are in a crazy situation right now where, you can literally go on a cross-country trip and have different rules which each state you go into. You can get married in one state and then be fired in another for being gay or for being trans. It's an unbelievable situation to me. And I'd say my first work in this area began at home with hate crimes prosecutions and things that I did. And I've also worked on a number of school safety issues, bullying. I'm on the Judiciary Committee, so it allows me to work on those issues and be a leader on those issues. We've got that horrible statistic. I think 75% of trans people feel in danger out there, either in schools or on the streets. And then the final thing that I don't think it's enough attention is the high rate of suicides with our trans community, sadly, and the high rate of LGBTQ kids committing suicide while they're still young, while they're still in high school.
The President and Secretary DeVos have made it clear that they're not going to enforce Title IX sex discrimination protections for trans students. And those have meant so much. And a lot of folks worked really hard with the Obama administration to get those in place. Do you have a plan for that, or what can trans students expect from you?
Well, they can expect that immediately I would bring back those rules, and you don't need an act of Congress to do it if they get worried about how long that takes over there in the gridlock. You can do it yourself. And so I will do that immediately. I pledge to you that right now.
Okay, thank you.
The second thing that I would do is replace Betsy DeVos. The third thing that I would do is fully fund the enforcement of these rules and law. And that means the Justice Department, right? That means discriminatory laws. That means hate crimes. And right now, as they withdraw resources from the groups of people in our government that were charged with enforcing these laws, then you don't get good enforcement. You can have whatever laws you have on the books, the ones that still remain, including the hate crimes bill, but if you don't enforce them, it doesn't really matter. I also think that you need to train police and prosecutors so they understand the community and they understand the issues and the challenges for trans people.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for that.
Okay, thank you.